Hey, it's Rachel. Last time you saw me, I was in Kansas. In fact, the last video you probably watched of me was almost 6 months ago, but let's actually rewind a little bit further. For those of you who are new to my channel, last year I went through a lot of changes, and all of these big changes kind of all happened at once, especially in January when I quit my job and moved to Kansas City with my boyfriend. Now, because I'm sure all of you are going to ask, no, we did not break up. Jamie and I are still together. However, we moved back to Chicago. I am the type of person who always needs to stay busy, is go, 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 has like 6 jobs and 4 degrees. And so when I moved to Kansas with no job, no school, no friends, I didn't take it that well. Turns out I had depression, and the two of us were just like, you know what? This isn't working out. I think it'll be better if we go back to Chicago. So we did, only we didn't have an apartment. We actually have been crashing with friends all summer until just now we finally was able to find an apartment with an office. So I now have a filming room again, I have a giant kitchen again, and it's finally time that I come back to YouTube. This video is not just going to be a life update of what happened to me. This is going to be a video to start off a new series about getting back on track. I am going to document everything that I do to not just lose all of the extra weight that I put on, but also what I've been doing to help my depression and anxiety, what I will be doing to get my muscle to bounce back after being pretty sedentary for months, and basically just what I'm doing for the next 6 weeks to get my butt back in the game. And I'm sure you guys have all been there too, right? We maybe go on vacation or start a new job, or some life change happens where you kind of fall out of those healthy habits that you normally have. So maybe you stopped meal prepping, maybe you stopped working out, maybe you started going out to eat and eating a lot. We all go through these different seasons in life, whether it's something pretty serious like depression, or whether it's just a week in Hawaii where you YOLO'd. We all go through it, and sometimes it's really nice to figure out, what do I do now? If you type into YouTube like getting back on track or getting back on track with my diet, you will see thousands of videos, and they all kind of say same things but different things. It's like, I'm gonna go back to the gym, and I'm gonna eat healthy, and I'm gonna drink water. But that's not really helpful. So I sat down and really thought, what are the 2 things that will absolutely guarantee success for when anyone is trying to get back on track? The first thing is a plan. And you are probably here for that. You maybe typed into YouTube getting back on track, and you want to know, what do I do? What's the plan? And the thing is that you will find 1,000 answers to that. Some will say you have to cut out all processed foods and only eat clean. Some people will say vegan. Some people will say paleo. The thing is that none of these are necessarily magic. They're just a plan that you stick to, and that's what's important. I am going to say something a little bit controversial. The Whole30 is not magic. It's not a magic diet, and the foods that you cut out doing it aren't that special. If you are trying to get back on track, it's very easy to just say, let's do a Whole30. Why not? The Whole30 is to teach you about food. It's to teach you what foods make you feel great and what foods make you feel like crap. And if you still don't know the answer to that by the time you're finished, you didn't do it correctly. Melissa, the creator of the Whole30, has said over and over again, it is called the Whole30, not the Whole 365. The Whole30 is not a diet. You shouldn't be doing it all year round. The point of the Whole30 is reintroduction. You have to reintroduce certain foods to see how your body feels. Otherwise, you're holding on to a crutch. You're holding on to this diet thinking that it's magically going to make you feel better and cutting out a ton of food that you don't need to cut out. If you go to Melissa's Instagram page, you will see she does not eat Whole30 year round. In fact, she will eat a lot of non-compliant foods all the time. That's what she calls food freedom. Now, I'm not saying I'm not guilty of doing multiple Whole30s. I've done like 8 of them. And the longer it's been since my first one, the more I'm starting to realize that I just don't need to do it again. I already know what foods I need to avoid. So now what? I just said you didn't have to do a Whole30 to get back on track. So what the hell do we do? And I'm just gonna circle it back to you need a plan. Doesn't matter what plan it is, you just need a plan. And sometimes it's way easier when you're not the one creating it. If you look online, there are thousands of plans created by other people. The Whole30 is created by somebody else. You've got the Tone It Up girls who have their like 30-day challenge or 5-day jumpstart challenge. You've got Beachbody. Beachbody's huge, and that is a plan. So why are these so successful? It's because we don't like to think about it. We will get into this analysis paralysis of constantly thinking, well, do I eat this? Do I not eat this? Will this make me fat? I don't know. How many calories should I eat per day? What kind of workouts should I do? We will think about it over and over and over again until we do nothing. So step number 1 is go find a plan. Go find one that looks fun. Go find one that you know is healthy or you've done in the past. Or heck, I don't know, go find an online personal trainer. Just go find someone to give you something to do. Now, we can't always afford that, right? Like, I am an online personal trainer. Yes, I do personal training. I am NASM certified, but that's not the point of this video. The point is, not all of us can afford to pay a trainer or pay $50 for some workout plan. But if you have a gym membership, you have workout classes. Pick a workout class twice a week, 3 times a week that you know that you love, and go to the class. Just having that teacher there telling you what to do for an hour, that's all the plan you need to really commit to something. But it's not just having a plan that gives you success. It's also having support. It's knowing that you're not doing this alone, that you've got your girlfriends or your husband or your partner, somebody else, even some random person on the internet, on YouTube, is doing this with you. Social support is huge, and you will find that in just about every single fitness study ever created. Trust me, I have a master's, I've read them all. That is why things like the Whole30 are so successful, because you can go online and see thousands of other people doing the same exact diet that you are. That's why Beachbody is so successful, because you have a team and you support each other, and there's this like whole Beachbody community thing. That's why the Tone It Up girls are so successful, because they literally have millions of women all doing something all together. Social support is huge, and you might not always have that. You can create it. I posted on Instagram a photo of back when I was like 30 pounds less. And I said, I want to get back to that. It's time to get my head back in the game, and I'm gonna need some accountability buddies. And so many of you guys said, yeah, me too, let's do this. I don't know how, I feel kind of silly doing like a hashtag, but I'm just gonna do it. And if you guys want to do it with me, you're more than welcome to, but I am going to write the hashtag right here on the screen, and I am going to be posting on Instagram my whole journey to losing the weight that I put on. And if you guys want to do this with me, you are more than welcome to. And so our very first assignment for this week is to find a plan. I am going to create a workout plan for myself. If you want me to share that, I am more than happy to. I can make a video about what I am doing. But if you already have a workout plan, obviously you're more than welcome to use whatever plan. Maybe you are a Beachbody coach, maybe you're a Tone It Up girl, maybe there's a favorite class like the bar method at your gym that you should just go do. Whatever it is, find out what the plan is, and then I want you to tell me in the comments below what that plan is. And maybe it is a Whole30, and that's okay, you do you. But pick that plan, write it in the comments below, go follow me on Instagram, Pain Free Kitchen, and follow that hashtag. Let's be accountability buddies. So if you guys have any questions about anything that I talked about in this video, if you have any video requests, please put them in the comments below. Let's do this, guys. It's time to get back on track. So I will see you in my next video.